Yes, after 6 long years, we finally get to see the return of Nick Diaz. He comes back in September to fight ruthless Robbie Lawler. All right, this fight gives me goosebumps. On one side, you have Nick Diaz, who already won the first fight back in 2004 by knockout. The first knockout loss in Robbie Lawler's career, the only knockout loss in Robbie Lawler's career until 2016 or 2017 when he finally got beat by Tyron Woodley when Woodley was still an animal. All right, and Nick Diaz has never been UFC champion, but he's been Strikeforce champ, WEC champ. He's been fighting for a long time. He's known for his trash talking antics, for being disrespectful. So this fight is a fight I've been looking forward to for a long time. And on the other side, you got Robbie Lawler, former UFC welterweight champion, Elite XC middleweight champion, pioneer of the sport just like Diaz, future UFC Hall of Famer, no doubt. They've already fought before, and like I said, he got knocked out, but he was landing some good strikes in that fight. Nick Diaz was getting busted up, so that fight could have gone either way. And I don't remember Nick Diaz ever being knocked out. So my question to you guys is Nick Diaz going to finish it again? Or will Robbie Lawler return the favor? Now, here's the problem with both guys. Nick Diaz, like I said, he hasn't fought in 5-6 years. Over half a decade of inactivity. Robbie Lawler has been fighting, but he hasn't been the same since getting knocked out by Tyron Woodley. All right? I think Robbie's lost, 3-4 fights in a row. He's clearly not the same fighter. I think he's in the twilight of his career. Now, it's easy to pick Nick Diaz just because he's already beaten him. But you got to understand, Nick's been inactive. And even when his last 3 fights, he hasn't won since 2011. Since around September or October when he fought BJ Penn. And BJ Penn, we all know about that. He's done. So, it's very interesting to pick a winner. It's interesting to see what will happen. I got to go with Nick Diaz. I think Diaz, but I don't think Nick is going to finish this fight. He hasn't, like I said, he hasn't fought in a long time. He's going to be rusty. They say, Dominic Cruz says ring rust doesn't exist. I believe that's a load of crap. I know it exists. I've seen it in other fighters. I got Nick Diaz for a few reasons. Reason number 1, he's already beaten him before, so I think he'll beat him again, no problem. Reason number 2, again, he hasn't fought in a long time, but he's going to be fresher. His body's going to be fresh. His mind's going to be fresh. A lot fresher than Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler's been getting beat up in the last several fights. And then reason number 3, it's his first fight back, so you know he's going to want to show out. You know he's going to want to perform very well. Now, as far as how he wins this fight, I don't think he'll finish Robbie Lawler. I think this fight might actually be a little boring just because you got Nick Diaz who's going to be rusty, and Robbie Lawler's not the same dog anymore. He doesn't have that in him anymore to fight like he does. As a matter of fact, I think he might be a little gun shy. But this fight might be perfect to see if Robbie Lawler actually needs to keep fighting or he just needs to call it quits. But I don't know about y'all. I got Nick Diaz winning a unanimous decision. I think this fight's 5 rounds. I don't know. If it is, it might be a boring fight. You know, that's just my opinion. I don't think you'll see a fight of the night with this fight. I think Diaz wins it. If it's 5 rounds, 49, 46, 50, 45, something like that. I don't think he'll finish Robbie Lawler. Robbie hasn't been finished in 3 or 4 years since losing to Woodley. He keeps dropping decisions. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. That's just my opinion. You know, Robbie can win this fight, but Robbie's not the same. He's not 2014, 15, 16 Robbie. You know, he's currently the 2020-21 Robbie Lawler, and we all know how that goes. And even though we haven't seen Nick fight in a while, I'm not picking against a guy that's already beaten Robbie Lawler. That's just me.